Welcome to Ground Zero, Razor TV's weekly feature on citizen journalism. I'm Daryl.
And I'm Jacqueline, a STOMP Webknowledgist. Check out what we have for you in this episode. Before we get to all that, let's see what's hot in STOMP.
Now, our first story is titled Men Found Dead in an MPV at National Stadium car park.
This was sent in on the 11th of June, and a stomper found this man dead at 7:30 p.m. the day before in carpark A of the National Stadium.
That's right, as you can see from behind us, it appeared that the man had apparently committed suicide by piping his car exhaust with a washing machine hose and sealing the car boot with duct tape.
According to the stomper, the engine was not running when he was found. It must have run out of petrol. Now, another eyewitness actually saw this very same man motionless the day before.
Okay, the police have been notified and they have classified it as an unnatural death. And many stompers feel that posting this article seems disrespectful to the deceased, and others feel that it's a good case of citizen journalism.
And what is citizen journalism? According to Wikipedia, it's members of the public playing an active role in the process of collecting, reporting, analysing and disseminating news and information.
Okay, so Jack, what do you think about it?
I think this is not really a sign of disrespect to the deceased. Well, because papers don't usually run this kind of stories.
So you think it's a service that Stomp is providing?
It is a platform for citizen journalism, and it is something that is seen in Singapore, and people are interested in finding out. You see, as in, not in a kaypoh way, but in like they would like to know that this happened. Yeah.
Okay, I think that's a valid point. On the other hand, I think a lot of people are also wondering, it's sort of like obituary kind of thing, but it's a bit more graphic because you have pictures of, as you can see, pictures of the deceased and all that. And a lot of people think that, you shouldn't, you put it up for a while, and then, you should just take it down after that. But I guess, in all cases, you must have, online once it's up, it's there for good. People can just replicate images off the fly and all that stuff. So we managed to get a hold of the stomper who contributed the article, and we spoke to him to find out his thoughts. Let's take a listen.
This was my first foray into citizen journalism and contribution to STOMP, so I'm still pretty new at this. Actually, I was already mentally prepared to see a dead person that evening, because my friend, the eyewitness, had already sounded me out to look for silver MPV in the car park with a man sleeping in the car. So as I was walking from the Nickel Highway Overhead Bridge to Stadium Car Park A, I spotted the silver MPV from a distance. My heart started beating a little faster, and I steeled myself for a grisly discovery. Upon arrival at the scene, my mind just went numb and I switched to autopilot mode when I saw the man slumped in the driver's seat with his mouth open. I walked over to the front passenger and knocked the window just to make sure he was not just asleep. I then called 999 to report this to the police. After the call to the police, I felt duty-bound to also report this to the press, just as you would a traffic accident or crime scene. I called a few hotlines and also took a few photos which I emailed later to STOMP. Little did I realize that this suicide incident posted on STOMP would become such a controversial and taboo subject. I apologize to those who were offended by this contribution, but I do feel that there are some questions which needs to be answered over this man's tragic demise.